Now it's time to discuss the significance of meiosis. Well, I hope that you remember that meiosis is what? It is reductional cell division, right? The chromosome number becomes half. So that is why we call meiosis as reductional cell division. So what is the significance of meiosis? Firstly, the formation of gametes. So the gametes are formed by the cell division that we call as meiosis, and gametes, by gametes we mean to say sperms in case of males and ova or egg in case of females. So the sperms or the ova or egg, they are formed by the reductional cell division. So meiosis actually forms what? Which type of cells? The reproductive cells, means the cells that participate in reproduction, the reproductive cells, right? So the formation of gametes is because of meiosis, this reductional cell division. Then genetic information. Now this genetic information is also involved in this, because when we talk about the genes, or you can say the genetic information or the DNA from mother and from father, so this genetic information, which is comprised in this gametes, that is sperms in case of males and ova or egg in case of females. So meiosis actually forms the source of genetic information with the help of the formation of these gametes, right? And how these gametes are formed? Because of meiosis. Then we have the maintenance of chromosome number. Well, in meiosis, the chromosome number is reduced to half. For example, if the normal chromosome number is 46, the chromosome number that is reduced to half, it means 23 chromosomes are going to be there in the gametes. So, for example, the sperm will contain only half the number of chromosomes, haploid number, half the number of chromosomes. But this is actually maintained. The chromosome number that is reduced to half is maintained, which actually doubles itself when the zygote is formed. So, you must remember that we have 23 chromosomes from the male parent and 23 chromosomes from the female parent. When during fertilization the zygote is formed, the original number, that is 46, is restored. So this meiosis also maintains the chromosome number, as we have discussed in case of mitosis. Then obviously it is going to help in reproduction. Then there is crossing over that takes place. In case of meiosis, the chromosome linkage is there. The chromosomes link and they exchange the genetic material, and this exchange of genetic material, due to this linkage that is there between the chromosomes, is termed as crossing over. And this crossing over then produces what? It can produce changes, variations, or you can say mutations. These variations and mutations can be beneficial to the organism also, or may not be. So this is the significance of meiosis. Then it also forms evidence of basic relationship of organisms. As we have discussed in mitosis significance also, then as I told you that the basic pattern of meiosis is also found to be similar in many organisms. So the evidence of basic relationship of organisms can be actually calculated because of the same pattern that is there in case of meiosis in many organisms. So meiosis provides evidence of basic relationship of organism. It means there is similarity or somewhere evolutionary relationship, you can say. We call that similarity or the relationship as evolutionary relationship, right? This is therefore the significance of meiosis. Again, you just need to remember these points and you can explain these points in your own words. So significance of meiosis, these points, 7 points, remember: formation of gametes, genetic information, maintenance of chromosome number, reproduction, crossing over, mutations, and the evidence of basic relationship of organisms. So please just memorize these points and explain it in your own words.